This $200 Pixel, it just embarrasses a lot of other flagship phones. And it really makes you start to wonder, what's the point of the Pixel 10a? What's the point of the Pixel 9a? Quite frankly, in a lot of ways, what's the point of the Pixel 10? I won't bury the lead too much. It's the Pixel 9, and at least in Canada, you can get this with your carrier for under 200 bucks. It's kind of the most unreal deal in phones right now. Let me show you why you might not care to get a Pixel 10, and you certainly shouldn't care to get a Pixel 9a. So let's start, for example, with one of the most important parts of a phone, the battery. And I do have to caveat everything I'm about to say. In March, the Pixels all got an update, and it's been causing severe idle battery drain on the Pixel 9. Before that update, the battery life was outstanding. In my opinion, I'm coming from an iPhone 12 with a pretty shot battery, but I would end the day with at least 30% charge. And I'm a relatively heavy user, but since that update, I can only describe it as tolerable, acceptable. I get through the full day, but not with anything to spare. That battery life comes courtesy of the Tensor G4, which is Google's answer to the A-series chips by Apple. I don't think there's anybody who would really claim that they're comparable. The A-series chips are better in every way, but I think it does prove how important software optimization is. Despite the fact that the Tensor G4 is, relatively speaking, a very weak mobile chip, I have never felt like the Pixel 9 was slow or stuttering or anything. It's just so deeply optimized. It runs really, really well. You can barely tell in most situations. And it doesn't just feel smooth because of the optional smooth display, which turns the display up to 120 Hertz in certain scenarios. I don't actually use that. And I know I just lost all credibility as a tech reviewer saying I don't really care about 120 Hertz. I can tell the difference. It's not worth the battery drain for me. I would rather have a phone that the battery lasted longer. But something I do really appreciate about the Pixel 9's display is it is super bright. Even in direct sunlight, it's not only readable, it looks good. Like, I could watch a YouTube video out in direct sunlight and I would barely notice. And that bright screen is particularly handy when shooting photos and videos outside. And when I do shoot photos outside, the cameras are excellent. And there's a lot of AI-related features that I think are done really well. There's a few that I don't think are done very well, but the photos are just excellent. The video is fine, but it's not comparable to the iPhones in the way that the photos are. Now, oddly enough, for a Google phone, I don't really have much to say about AI on this phone. Even though Gemini or Gemma, depending on the scenario, those are my preferred LLMs. There's just nothing unique to this phone. I mean, basically all the AI features are just in the Gemini app that you can get on any phone. I guess it's a little better integrated, but it's kind of no difference. The Pixel 10 does have some exclusive features, but not the Pixel 9. And I don't really think that's going to change with a software update. The Tensor G4, even the Tensor G5 is not very good. The Tensor G4, I'm not excited for the future of that in the same way I am with the older Apple chips. I wanted to do a segment here about Android desktop. Honestly, I'm just going to save it for a future video. It's not at a place where I'm really willing to show you it. It's getting there, but it's not there yet. But fingerprint sensor, good. Durability, really good. I have dropped this thing downstairs. It's just phenomenal for durability. The speakers are fine, nothing crazy. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, cellular, I've never noticed anything, like it's fine. But that feature I said that wasn't actually a feature is how affordable the Pixel 9 is now. So forget about the Pixel 9a, forget about the Pixel 10a, the actual budget phone you should be buying from Google, at least in Canada, is the Pixel 9 through your carrier, because you can get it for like a total of 200 bucks. And for that money, it's kind of the best phone you can get for that money.